Hi everyone, hope you all are good. So, we're going to start with grade 6 maths. So, you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in here using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 6, and then click on view all lessons. So, there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter multiply fractions. And the lessons we're going to cover today are multiply mixed numbers, word problems, multiply three or more mixed numbers, fractions, and or whole numbers, and then multiply two fractions using models. So let's just start with the first lesson. Here I am on grade 6 maths. Chapter is multiply fractions, and here is the lesson I'm going to start with is multiply mixed numbers. So let's just start with the next lesson. The first example is 10 whole 4 by 5 times 5 whole 5 over 8. 10 whole 4 over 5 times 5 whole 5 over 8. Okay. So first of all, you have to convert these fractions to improper fraction. Got it? So we already know how to do them. Just multiply 10 times 5 plus 4 over 5. Same thing you have to do with this one. 5 times 8 plus 5 divided by 8. It would be 10 times 5 is 50 plus 4, 54 over 5 times 5 times 8 is 40 and 5, 45 over 8. Got it? You can divide 45 by 5. 5 times 1 is 5 and 5 times 9 is 45, isn't it? Okay, just multiply 59. You can divide also them by 2 because 8 and 54 you can divide them 2 times. 4 is 8 and 2 times 27 is 54. Got it? Now you can't divide anymore, so you have to multiply. You need to do 27 over 1 times 9 over 4. So just do 27 times 9. So 27 times 9 is 243. So it would be 243 divided by 4. Got it? Okay, you can just divide them. It would be 4 times 6 is 24, 0, and 4 times 0 is 0, so here you have 3. So the correct option is 60 whole 3 over 4. Got it? So let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, the first one is 4 whole 7 over 9 times 7 whole 1 over 2. Okay, let's just start. 4 whole 7 over 9. 4 whole 7 over 9 times 7 whole 1 over 2. Okay, now let's just convert them into improper fractions. So you need to do 4 times 9 plus 7 over 9. Then you have to do 7 times 2 plus 1 over 2. 9 times 4 is 36 and 36 plus 7 is 43 over 9. Sorry, multiply. 7 times 2 is 14 and 115 over 2. You can divide them 9 and 15 by 3. Got it? 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 5 is 15. So it would be 43 over 3 times 5 over 2. So it would be 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 4 is 20 and 121 and 2 times 3 is 6. Just divide 215 by 6 and write the answer into mixed fractional form. Got it? So 6 times 3 is 18. 3 bring 5 down. We can go for 6 times 5 is 30. Here you have 5. So it would be 35 whole 5 over 6. So the correct option is 35 whole 5 over 6. Got it? So the correct option is 35 whole 5 over 6. Option number 1 is the correct option. Got it? Okay, the next one is 1 whole 1 over 7 times 3 whole 3 over 8. 1 whole 1 over 7 times 3 whole 3 over 8. Got it? So let's just convert them into 7 times 1 is 7 and 1 8 over 7. 8 times 3 is 24 and plus 3. 27 over 8. Got it? So 8 times 1 is 8. They can cancel out. So you're left with 27 over 7. Got it? Just divide 27 by 7. 7 times 3 is 21. 7 times 4 is 28. We can go for 7 times 3. Here you have 6. So it will be 3 whole 6 over 7. Got it? So it is 3 whole 6 over 7. So let's just select the correct option. Last one is the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, let's just do another example. 4 whole 2 over 3 times 1 whole 1 over 2. 4 whole 2 over 3 times 1 whole 1 over 2. Let's just convert them into improper fraction. 3 times 2 is 12 and 2 14 over 3. 2 times 1 is 3 1 and 3 over 2. 3 and 3 cancel out each other. So 2 times 1 is 2 and 2 times 7 is 14. So you are left with just 7. So the correct option is 7. So the correct option is 7. Got it? So multiplying fraction is very easy. You just have to multiply numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator. Then you have to divide the answer by a common number and you can simplify the answer. Got it? So the correct option is okay. You can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. And the next lesson is Mixed multiply, mixed number word problems. So let's just start with the word problems. The elephants at the Grand Zoo are fed 5 whole 3 by 10 barrels of corn each day. The buffalo are fed 7 by 8 as much corn as the elephants. How many barrels of corn are the buffalo fed each day? Got it? So basically you have to multiply both the fractions. You need to do 7 by 8 times 5 whole 3 by 10. Got it? Then we know how to multiply the improper fraction. First, convert the improper fraction 5 whole 3 by 10 into improper fraction. It would be 53 over 10. Then you have to multiply both the fractions. Got it? So it would be 4 whole 51 over 80. Got it? Let's just start with the practice questions and do them on board. Okay, a bread factory puts 7 whole 2 over 3 cups of flour into each batch of dough. How much flour will the factory use for 5 batches? So basically you need to do 5 times 7 whole 2 over 3. Got it? Let me just do it on board. 7 whole 2 over 3 times 5. Okay. 7 whole 2 over 3 times 5. Got it? So that means 5 has the denominator 1. So it will be 3 times 7 is 21 and 2, 23 over 2 times 5 over 1. So just do numerator time numerator and denominator time denominator. 5 times 3 is 18, 5 times 2 is 10, 11, and 2 times 1 is 2. Got it? So it would be 118 over 3. Got it? So just divide 3 times 3 is 9 and 3 times 9 is 27. So here you have 1. So the answer is 39 whole 1 over 3. Got it? So the correct option is 39 whole 1 over 3. 38 whole 1 over 3. Uh, okay, let me just multiply. 23 times 5 is 23 times 5 is 115, not 118. Got it? So here you have 115. So 3 times 8 is 24. Got it? So 25 minus 24 is 1. So it would be 1 whole 38 whole 1 over 3. Got it? So the correct option is 38 whole 1 over 3. Got it? So it is 38 whole 1 over 3. So be careful while doing these questions. They are just very small mistakes, but you have to be careful. Last week, Halle ran 8 whole 3 by 10 laps around the lake. Warren ran 1/5 as many laps around the lake as Halle did. How much laps around the lake did Warren do? 8 whole 3 by 10 times 1 over 5. Got it? 8 whole 3 by 10 times 1 over 5. Okay, let's just convert this fraction into improper fraction. 10 times 8 is 80 and 1. 83 over 10 times 1 over 5. Let's just do numerator and numerator and denominator time denominator. So it would be 83 over 50. Got it? So just divide 50 times 1 is 50 and here you have 33. So it would be 1 whole 33 over 50. Got it? So the correct option is 11, 1 whole 33 over 50. Option number 1 is the correct option. Got it? Okay, the next one is last month Dalton and Carson sold candy to raise money for their debate team. Carson sold 2 whole 1 by 6 times as much candy as Dalton did. If Dalton sold 5 boxes of candy, how many boxes of candy did Carson sell? So you need to do 5 times 2 whole 1 over 6. Got it? 2 whole 1 over 6 times 5. That means it has a denominator 1. Got it? So 6 times 2 is 12 and 1 13 over 6 times 5 over 1. So just do cross multiplication. 5 times 3 is 15. So it would be 5 times 3 is 15. 65 over 6. Got it? 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 0 is 0. And here you have 5. So it would be 10 whole 5 over 6. Got it? It would be 10 whole 5 over 6. Got it? Yes, option number 2 is the correct option. Okay. Let me just read the next one. Nicole operates an orange juice stand. On Monday, she used 1/5 of a bag of oranges. On Tuesday, she used 2 whole 1 by tea, 2 times as many oranges as on Monday. How many bags of oranges did Nicole used on Tuesday? So you have to multiply 2 whole 1 by 2 times 1 over 6. Got it? It would be 2 whole 1 over 2 times 1 over 6. So 2 times 2 is 4 and 5 over 2 times 1 over 6. Just do cross multiplication. 5 times 1 is 5 and 5 times 6 is 12. So the correct option is 5 over 12. So the correct option is 5 over 12. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. Okay, the next lesson is multiply 3 or more mixed numbers, fractions, and or whole numbers. So let's just start with the first one. 3 times 1 by 2 times 3 over whole 1 over 5. That is exactly the same like you multiply the two fractions. Got it? You have to convert them into improper fraction first. Then you have to multiply all the numerators and then all the denominators. Got it? So it would be 3 times 1 over 2 times 3 whole 1 over 5. Got it? Okay, so 3 it is 3 times 1 over 2. 5 times 3 is 15 and 1 16 over 5. Got it? Now just multiply all the numerators and all the denominators. It would be 6 times 3 is 48 and 15 times 2 is 30. Divide them by a common factor 6. That would be 6 times 8 is 48 and 6 times 5 is 30. Got it? You can divide 8 by 5. 5 times 1 is 5. Here you have 3. So the correct option is 1 whole 3 over 5. Got it? It is 1 whole 3 over 5. Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. Now you have to do the questions on your notebook and let me just know the answer. Got it? I think that's the one we just did on board. No, it is 1 over 4. So which is the correct option? You have to solve the question in your notebook and let me just know the answer. So it would be 1 over 4, 2 whole 1 over 2 times 3. 1 over 4, 2 whole 1 over 2 times 3. Got it? I informed you earlier for just for the next week is the last one. I informed you earlier. I'm going to start this session 10 minutes earlier. Got it? But the next week is the last week. Got it? Because it's the Ramzan here in my country and I have to fast. That why I start the session bit earlier. Got it? The next week is the last one. Got it? Okay. 1 by 4 times, just convert this fraction to improper fraction. 2 times 2 is 4 and 1, 5 over 2. Got it? So for 3, you don't have any denominator. That means its denominator is 1. Got it? Now multiply all the numerators and all the denominators. It would be 5 times 3 divided by 4 times 2. 5 times 3 is 15 and 4 times 2 is 8. Got it? Just divide 8 by 15 over 8. 8 times 1 is 8. Here you have 7. So the correct option is 1 whole 7 over 8. Got it? So it would be 1 whole 7 over 8. The second option is the correct option. Okay, the next one is 2 whole 1 by 2 times 4 by 5 times 2. So you have to do this one on your notebook. Let's just do this one on your notebook and let me know the answer. So which is the correct option? 2 whole 1 by 2 times 4 over 5 times 2. 2 whole 1 over 2 times 4 over 5 times 2, I think. Okay, 2 has the denominator 1. Let's just convert it into improper fraction. It would be 2 times 2 is 4 and 5 over 2. Okay, you can cancel out 2 and 2 here. You can divide them by a common factor. Got it? Also, you can cancel out 5 here. 5 times 1 is 5 and 5 times 1 is 5. So you are left with just 4. That means the correct option is 4. Got it? So the correct option is 4. Okay, for the next one, you have to answer 3 times 2 whole 3 by 4 times 3 over 5. So which is the correct option? Okay, let me just guess the answer. 4 times 2 is 8. 9, 10, 11. 11 over 4. So it would be 11 times 3 is 33 and 33 times 3 is 99 over 20. So it would be 20 times 4 is 80. So you can go for the correct option is 4 whole 19 over 20. Got it? Correct option is 4 whole 19 over 20. Okay, the next one is 1 whole 3 over 4 times 2 whole 2 times 2 over 3. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 2 whole 1 over 3 is the correct option. Got it? Yes, very good. So which is the correct option? Yes, it is 1 whole 1 over 3. The last option is the correct one. Got it? 1 whole 1 over 2. Yes, it is 1 whole 1 over 2. Sorry. The correct option is 1 whole 1 over 2. Yes, it is 3 whole 1 over 2. Very good. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next topic. The next topic is multiply two fractions using models. Now we're going to see how to multiply the fractions using models. So let's just start with the first question. Okay, 1 by 3 times 1 over 5. Got it? So basically 1 by 3 means here you have 3 of the color and one of the them is colored. Then you have 1 over 5. Here you have 5 and 1 of. So you can see just one of them, one block is the one that has 2 colored. Got it? And the total blocks are 15. So it would be 1 over 15. Got it? Here is the explanation. How do we make? The model has 5 columns. 1 out of 5 is shaded. Got it? That's how you have to do. Make 1 out of 5. Got it? Because we have 5 columns and only one is colored. The shaded column represents the factor 1 over 5. The model has 4 rows and 1 out of 4 is shaded. Here is 1 by 4 representation. Got it? Then you have to make them together. Got it? When you make both of them together, it will like this. Got it? You just have the part with overlap covers column, one column and one row. So there is one section with overlap. The whole model has 5 rows and 5 columns. So there are 5 times 4 that equals 20 sections. Got it? There is one section with overlap out of 20 section in total. So the product is 1 over 20. You have just one column that has both the colors. So it would be 1 over 20. Got it? Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay. Use the model to find a product. Okay. You are given with the model. You just have to find the product. Which is the product? Which is the correct option? You have to count the total squares. The total squares are 15. And out of the 15, just one of them is the one that overlaps with both the colors. So it is 1 over 15. Got it? You have 15 squares and just one color that one block that is overlap between both the colors, so it would be 1 over 15. Okay, so which is the correct option? 1 by 3 times 1 by 4. Which is the correct option? Yes, very good. That would be 1 over 12, because you can count the total squares, they are 12, and just one of them is the one that overlaps with both the colors, so it would be 1 over 12. Very good. 1 by 3 times 1 by 5, which is the correct option? Yes, very good. It is 1 over 15. Okay, use the model to find the product. So which is the correct option? Yes, that would be 1 over 25. So the correct option is 1 over 25. Okay, the next one is use the model to find the product. So which is the correct option? Yes, that would be 1 over 10. 5 times 2 is 10, so it would be 1 over 10. Okay, the next one is 1 time 1 by 4 times 1 by 5. So which is the correct option? Yes, that is 1 over 20. Okay, use the model to find the product. Which is the correct option? Again, it would be 1 over 20. They are the same questions repeating again and again. I don't know what's wrong with the website. Okay, 1 by 4 times 1 by 2. So which is the correct option? It is 1 over 8. Got it? Okay, use the model to find the product. 1 by 4 times 1 by 4. So which is the correct option? Yes, it would be 1 over 16. Okay, use the model to find the product. 1 by 5 times 1 by 2. Yes, that would be 1 over 10. Got it? Okay, we are done with the lesson. So we are working on grade 6 maths. Chapter we're working on is multiply fractions. The lessons we have covered today are multiply mixed numbers, word problems, multiply 3 or more numbers, fractions and or whole numbers, and multiply two fractions using models. Please make sure Before the next session, you have to complete all the test questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? That's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.